With the dream of the Northwest Passage a reality, and global warming causing us to turn to the north for natural resources, Iceland is more relevant than ever as part of the new North Atlantic. With a 4.0 GPA, I believe I've worked hard enough in the state of Maine in order to have the privilege to work hard outside of the state of Maine. I love learning and want to learn in a new way by experiencing a new environment and culture. I want to be close to the sea this summer and learn about the blue humanities, as historian John Gillis called them in his lecture at USM. I've never traveled outside the country and don't want to enter the workforce after college without the perspective and knowledge gained by world travel. Taking a class during the summer would also be helpful in my goal to complete a political science major with a double minor in 3 years as part of the accelerated law program. If I go to Iceland, I might miss Maine, but I imagine there are aspects of Iceland that would remind me of home. Both Maine and Iceland are locations that have grown and thrived because of the sea, because of the abundant resources and transportation opportunities it grants. Whether you consider the scattering of colorful lobster traps in Kennebunkport or the ferries floating in Faxa Bay, the ocean is in the blood of Mainers and Icelanders alike. Like Maine, Iceland relies heavily on both the tourism and fishing industries, which are both made possible because of our shared Atlantic. Living on the southern coast of Maine, I'm familiar with the importance of the tourism industry and how it keeps things alive and going. But while tourists visit Maine for its beaches and lobster, Iceland is known for its volcanoes and glaciers. I hear I might be surprised by the lack of emphasis on customer service in Iceland. At groceries, there's no "did you find everything okay" or "how are you today?" Icelanders get right to the point. Coming from a chatty small town in Maine, being somewhere where small chat is not common will be interesting. If there is any small chat, however, it will most likely be in English or Icelandic. Though I hear Icelanders will usually be able to peg you down as a visitor and speak English to you, I might want to learn a few Icelandic phrases before I go, such as hello, thank you, and goodbye. I would also want to find a few good books about the North Atlantic to read before I go. Maybe Islands of the Mind, How the Human Imagination Created the Atlantic World by John Gillis. I'll also want to exchange my dollars for krona and get an idea of the value of each kind of bill. Using krona would be a really cool experience because I've never used currency that wasn't the American dollar. Lastly, I might want to bake more pepper cookies for the trip. Would you like an Icelandic pepper cookie?
I would love an Icelandic pepper cookie. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'd love to have one. 2, maybe.
Oh, just good, honey.
Thank you.
Very, very good.